Hey guys, Jen here. I want to talk to you today about Edpuzzle. It's a really cool tool where you can take videos and you can embed questions into them for your students to complete. I'm already logged into my Edpuzzle, and so things will look a little different. It does sync to our Google Classrooms, and so you can load classrooms into it. You want to make sure that you are logged in to your school account, and then you can create yourself some classrooms. So you can see I've loaded my French classrooms by mods into the left hand side there. Any Edpuzzle that you assign gets put into the middle there, and it can kind of show you what the students do. So you can see if they complete something, you can see if they don't complete something. It tells you how many times they've watched it. And so you're able to kind of go through that. You can search for things, different videos. For me, I've loaded some videos in, so I can click this video that I've loaded in. It has questions. You can see the little bubbles in the bottom. It also, I can add more questions. So by pushing the edit button, I can cut the video down shorter. I can make a voiceover on the video, kind of like I'm doing here. Or I can add some questions. And so I find a place where I want to add a question. I can click it. I can make a multiple choice question, a extended response question. I can add a note. And so here I added a multiple choice question about this story that we listened to. As you can see, and there's a lot of different things you can do with it. You add your right answers, and then I usually end up adding some feedback so that the kids, if they got the question wrong, would get a better, get some more feedback from the answer that they would have given here. And so students go through, they're not able, there's some different settings you can click, but I usually choose that they can't skip around. And so they have to answer the questions before they move on into the video. It gives them a chance to listen as many times as they want to a video. You can use most YouTube videos on here. I uploaded a Screencastify video that I had used to do this, and then you can go ahead and you can assign to a class. I usually assign the videos to my different classes. Like all three of my French 1 classes here have this video. I prevent skipping there, and then I can change the due dates. I'm going to go over and find my mod 3 so I make sure that my link is correct. I'm going to go to the share assignment button. I'm sure I could have pushed just post, but then I'm going to copy that link and go back into my Google Classroom, and I'm going to add that link there. And that's how I give my students the listening activities for them to complete. And so I know some teachers who do this with, I know some teachers who do this by filming themselves and flipping their classroom. I sometimes do it with like grammar things, or different, just there's so many opportunities that you can use this for. And then I can kind of update my start date and my due dates. And then I would push the save button and schedule that out. And so then it is ready to go in my Google Classroom so that when it posts, my students can see it. Gives them literally a link. You can see I did one on the 15th of October where they can click that and it will open directly for them. They'll have to sign into the Google account, but because it's synced to my classroom, my Google Classroom, it's already in there. And you can see I screencastified this reading activity, and then they completed the activity with me. In the Edpuzzle screen, you can go up and you can type anything, you can search for anything. And so here I searched for some French ER verbs, which we just finished. And I can find some different Edpuzzles that are already created. And so I can listen through. There's already questions embedded at the bottom. I didn't love this one. And so went back to the drawing board, looked a little bit more. You see the little balloon-like button at the bottom tells you there's already questions in there. Sometimes I can open those and look and see if another teacher has kind of inspired me. I did like this video, and so I kept it, and I can make my own questions in there. I can erase them. I can copy it over here on the side, and it gives me like a copy for myself, and then I can push the assign button for any of my students. I really enjoy Edpuzzle. I think it has a lot of good. I can see what my students do, like gradebook wise. I don't use it as a gradebook, but you can see like if they have any missing work or anything like that. It tells you like what they've watched. This kid only watched half of it. The nice thing about Edpuzzle is that when a student's doing it, it saves what they've done, and so this kid can go back in and they can just pick up kind of right where they left off which is a really, really awesome tool. I use it a lot in the classroom, especially when I have a substitute. My students already know what they're doing, and they just kind of get it done. Thanks, guys. I hope that this helps. If you need anything, let me know. You can message me or email me or whatever, and I'll answer any questions you need. Have a great day. Bye.